Well, it's important to look your best on the road, and that's not lost on the Wizards. Here they are. And now Washington starting group. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the 3 spot. And for Cleveland, Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at center. And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for the Washington Wizards. Here's Wall. No good that time. Great tee that time from Love. Lobbed up there for Drummond. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Wow, Drummond leaving the floor so quickly. The chemistry he has with his teammates on these alley-oops is very impressive.
And at last season's trade deadline, Andre Drummond traded away basically for a second-round pick. A shockingly low return for a guy who was once considered a franchise player.
Shot clock at 6. Back to Beal. Washington needs to get a shot off here, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. The Cavaliers on offense. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Here's Sexton. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. And Greg, why is it that the Pistons got so little in exchange for Drummond?
Well, I think he was an impending free agent. I think Detroit looking to rebuild. Also, it says something about the center position in today's game.
Bryant's shot is good.
And what mobility from Bryant. I mean, this is what makes him such a dangerous threat in these pick and roll.
Outside, Sexton. From deep. The shot, no good. And it's Washington the other way. Lob pass to Bryant, and finish off by Bryant.
Well, there's a purpose to Bryant's game. Play with energy, attack the basket, and give your teammates a good target on the lob pass.
Pass to Osman, down low. And that one's good. Drummond.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
To the inside. And there's Bryant. That's good on the assist from Beal. Bryant's got 6.
A nice start for them offensively. 3 of 4 to kick things off.
Beal with it. Guarded now by Sexton. Now here's Wall. He's covered closely and trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Inside. The shot by Sexton, no good.
This quarter has been hit or miss for him. Mostly miss.
Here's Garland. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound. Drummond laid in with a nice touch off the glass. He has 6.
If I had to pick one man in today's NBA to patrol the offensive glass for me, Drummond might be the guy.
1:53 left to play in the first. Wall passes to Bonga. Back to Wall. Outside, Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Come on. How do you contain Beal right there? I mean, at times he just muscles shots in against tough defense.
Sexton for 3. Rebound, Washington.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. Sexton kicks to Osman. Sexton against Beal. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Come on, this guy is a walking nightly double-double threat. Andre Drummond's bruising power on both ends really makes an impact.
And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now.
And floor spacing is key for any offense, and that's what makes having a center like Bryant so valuable.
Yeah, GA, his confidence from beyond the arc grows every year. Has a smooth shot release, nice touch, can pop it right over the top of pretty much any defender. He's only going to get better.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Stolen by Thompson. Now Cleveland moving it up. Cleveland moving the ball around. Right wing. Passes to Windler. Kicks it to Nance. There's the 3. Thompson. And there's Thompson putting it right back in.
Look, Thompson's getting after it. A highly skilled offensive rebounder who crashes with power.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Brown the pass to Mahinmi. Stolen by Thompson. Now Cleveland moving it up. Near the three-point line, it's Porter. The second effort. Out to Nance. Over to the left wing. Just 3 on the clock, and the layup is up and in.
Yeah, this league is in good shape when you talk about guys like Nance. The consummate role player does everything that's asked of him.
Andre Drummond has been on display for Cleveland. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Yeah, they're clawing, they're grinding, they're doing anything they could to make the most of their possessions.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going.
Oh my God.
On the court for Cleveland, Nance and Thompson are up front. Then it's Porter. Then there's Garland. And it's Windler in at the 2-guard spot. No good on the second free throw.
Well, Ish has made a lot of stops along his way in his NBA career, but it's a credit to his fortitude that he continues to work and, more importantly, improve every year.
Porter with the steal. The Cavaliers, another fast break opportunity here. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
No one near Smith as he lets it go. No good on the 3. Cleveland leading by 3. Porter dishes to Thompson. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
But look, I love how Thompson keeps his eyes on the basket. Even while getting hit, he muscles through it all.
And you can't help but see the impact Thompson has in the paint. On both ends of the floor, he's a rock planted near the rim. Very strong legs that help him get to so many of those rebounds.
Stolen by Thompson. The finish and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Cavaliers shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And with Thompson, as you said, Greg, once he's planted in the paint, good luck.
I mean, think about it. About 40% of his rebounds are on the offensive end. He just refuses to get moved or boxed out. Combine that with his hunger on that end of the floor, and you see why he's such a great rebounder.
Brown drives in. Urginus. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 6-point lead. Out to the right wing. Windler, the pass to Thompson. Out to Nance. Clock at 6. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Garland with the bucket.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Now Smith. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. To the paint. Here's Wagner. And he makes good on the layup.
Well, this is what Smith does best, keeping his eyes moving to set up the open man.
The Cavaliers leading by 6. Garland the pass to Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Payton passes to Wagner. Good D by Thompson.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
3-on-3. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Oh, well, given Wagner's size and strength, he has the appropriate build to succeed above the rim.
Here's Garland. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Here's Bertans for 3. Thompson against Brown. Back to Wagner. And he dunks it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
And that one, good. Garland's got the lead up to 10 now for the Cavs.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Brown outside. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. And 1:01 left in the first half of basketball. The pass to Garland. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Smith outside. Pass to Bertans. Over Porter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Wizards shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line. About 79% of their free throws.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Oh, he's never rattled at the strike. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
Osman, the pass to Drummond. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
The strength of Drummond on display.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Well, at times, Bill pulls off ridiculous dunks. You have to respect how powerful he is.
It's stolen by Bertans. Now here is Hachimura. 2 on the clock. And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from John Wall.
Well, he doesn't play around. If the buck is there for him, he's going to get it.
No good that time. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Cavaliers on top, up by 6. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by court. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. It was Andre Drummond who got hot in the first. He had 10 points and 2 rebounds. And that'll...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Andre Drummond has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
So on the floor for Washington. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the 3. Cleveland leading by 4. Garland with it. And the shot goes in. Garland's got 8 points.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the defensive end.
Pass to Hachimura. To the middle. Here's Wall, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Here's Garland, picks one up.
Can't fall for the pump fake. Wall excels at fooling defenders out of their shoes each time.
The Wizards have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight, and so John Wall nails both of them. And so here's Cleveland. And here is Garland. He's got 8. Down low, Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
Wow, you gotta admire the aggression. Drummond leaving no room for error with the nice slam.
Beal against Sexton, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Is on Colin Sexton. This is his first free throw of the game.
And going back to his performance at the line last year, guys, 84% as a free throw shooter.
And did you see the maturation of Beal over time? I mean, I noticed it. He added more wrinkles and dimensions to his game. He's an impressive 2-guard.
Beal against Sexton. From outside, off the mark.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Outside, Wall. The feed to Bryant.
Well, you can tell that shooters are nervous when Drummond is close by. He is so skilled at getting his hand up when shots are being released.
And Sexton slams it in.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. Rebound Andre Drummond. The Cavaliers leading by 6. The shot by Sexton, no good.
He's lucky his teammates have picked up the slack for him. I mean, his shooting has been horrific.
Bonga, the pass to Wall. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Wall's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, how about the physicality from Wall on that finish? I mean, he was on a mission to score.
And Hachimura's given name, Rui, means fortress in Japanese. And that's what he looks like out there. He's worked hard in the weight room, sports a solid frame with a terrific core and that great lower body strength.
And Drummond throws it down.
In the painted area, Drummond is a wrecking ball. He finishes through contact like it was nothing.
Pass to Bonga. Feeds it to Bryant. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around. And you combine Hachimura's power with that 7'2" wingspan, Greg. He's physically built to succeed in a positionless NBA.
And add to that, Kevin, he's got solid athleticism along with a versatile skill set. Hachimura still needs to work on creating off the dribble, shooting the jump shot with consistency, but with his work ethic, there's a good chance he turns those into strength.
And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That's foul number 2 for him. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Beal. Wide open shot is on the money. Beal's got 10 points.
With effortless mechanics, Beal always has to be accounted for, especially from mid-range.
Sexton attacking. And Sexton slams it in.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Here's Brown. Love grabs the board.
And they continue to control the glass.
Count it, good. And the Cavaliers lead by 8.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Smith dishes to Mahinmi. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
For the Cavaliers, Larry Nance is checked in for Love. And Porter subbed in for Jetty Osman. Bertanis, he's checked in for the Wizards. Sexton for three. Bangs home the trifecta. Sexton's got the lead up to 10 now for the Cavs.
There you go. His first three-pointer of the night. That should calm him down. Maybe even get him going a little bit.
Brown the pass to Mahimi. Back to Brown. 6 to shoot. Here's Pertinis. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Berton's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
Sexton against Smith. Count that one. Sexton's got the lead back up to 10 now for the Cavs.
And the muscle of Sexton, outstanding at just working through the contact and finding a way to finish.
And so it's Cleveland with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Nance and Thompson are up front. Sexton is out there with Porter. And it's Windler in at small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Smith surveying the D. Here's Wagner. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And the first one drops.
And they are making it look easy at the free throw line here in the second half.
Good on both.
Oh, he's such a good free throw shooter. I mean, it frees him up to be as aggressive as he wants in the post.
Sexton for 3. They grab their own miss.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Wizards trail by 12. Outside, Beal. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
No, you can't give Bill these lanes. I mean, when you do, he's great at exploiting them.
Now the pass to Windler. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Back to Nance. There's the lob to the hoop and finished off by Berton.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. It's stolen by Nance. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Sexton finds Nance. And that one drops. And the Cavaliers lead by 10.
Sexton has to just keep developing his court awareness. You want to see more passing from him.
Brown down low. It's up against Thompson. Pass to Porter. And stolen by Wagner. Here's Beal. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 6th rebound on the night. It's stolen by Berton. In transition, here come the Wizards. Brown's got the ball. Lays it up off the glass.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Windler, the pass to Sexton. And Brown over to help. Here's Thompson to the wing right side. Windler's shot is off. Wizards trail by 8. Bertans with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. Beal, the pass to Wagner. And it's good. 2 points.
Nice flow to the sequence. Wagner with the quick trigger, but stays in perfect rhythm on the catch-and-shoot jump shot.
Here's Windler. He's covered by Brown. Beal on the double team. Smith against Sexton. Shot clock at 5, and the basket is good.
You have to honor Sexton's jump shot. He has a strong grasp for when to let it fly.
There's 1:40 left in the fourth quarter. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Sexton the pass to Thompson. Outside Porter. Fires high post. Another shot, and it's laid up and in by Thompson. And the Cavaliers lead by 8.
This is where Thompson feels comfortable, shooting very close to the rim. He's efficient.
It's Brown on the wing. 1:02 left in the fourth quarter. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but defensively, neither side has been able to adjust, and that's reflected in the score.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ish Smith. That'll be his second foul of the game. There's 49 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Pass to Garland. Sexton on the wing. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is no let up. You know, this is the kind of hard-nosed competitiveness that wins games.
To the left side wing. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here are the Cavaliers now. And here's Love for 3. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. And now an 11-point Cleveland lead. It's Beal on the wing. Passes it to Bertans. Three-pointer off the mark. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. A confident win and one where they clearly showed. And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the NBA. A look at the starting group for the Magic. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Isaac in at the small forward. And for the Wizards, Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the 3 slot. And now Orlando on the break. That's good from Fultz on the assist by Gordon.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
Ball against Fultz. And stolen by Fournier. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And the basket by Gordon.
And although he's 6'9", Gordon runs and sprints like a much smaller man. He's got gazelle-like form and speed in transition.
Here's Beal. Rebounded by Isaac. And here we go. Fast break. Fultz has got it. Whoa, with a block. Out of bounds. Washington takes possession. And it's Wall with the ball for the Washington Wizards. 4-point game. Pass to Bonga. Back to Wall. Pass to Hachimura. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
Denied. Return to sender. That's something you expect from a 7-footer like Vucevic.
The Magic have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Fultz. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Magic.
Boy, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Now Isaac. Bradley Beal missing from long range. Here's Fultz. 5 to shoot. Hachimura grabs the miss. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. Here's Beal. Rebounded by Isaac.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
The Magic have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Fultz looking around. Here's Vucevic. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Clark, you can see Nikola Vucevic following the trend of many other centers in our league. He's incorporating that 3-point shot into his arsenal.
Well, how about these numbers, Greg? I mean, Vucevic was taking over 4 threes a game. That's like a perimeter player on some teams. I mean, he shoots a respectable clip from that range, but I think it's part of just trying to keep other centers honest as to why he shoots that many.
The Magic again can't hit. Wizards have got a paltry 0 of 6 from the field here in what's been a very difficult start for them. Bonga gets the bucket.
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
Now here's Fultz. To the inside. Here's Gordon. Rebound, Washington.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second foul of the first quarter, and they may want to sit him for a while to avoid number 3.
And Orlando making a change here. Augustine's checked in. Now here's Vucevic. And the second chance effort by Gordon. Gordon's got his second basket of the game.
Well, you know what I like to say, persistence pays, and with Gordon, he's the kind of guy who just does not rest on the glass.
Beal, the pass to Bertens. Down low. Smith, no good. Orlando leading by 6. Here's Isaac. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Persistence pays. Love seeing Isaac stay with the play like that, using his height and the high release on those nice finishes.
Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Mo Wagner's checked in for Davis Bertans, and it's Peyton in for Bradley Beal. Orlando also making some changes. Hamid Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic. Ennis comes in for Aaron Gordon, and it's Ross in for Evan Fournier. Now here's Brown. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Carter Williams, he's checked in for Augustine.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Really easy to appreciate Isaac. I mean, a solid teammate who's always ready to share the sugar.
Ross against Peyton. Good on the bucket.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Inside, and the dunk by Bamba.
Boy, I like how Carter Williams spreads the ball around. I mean, he opens up a lot of opportunities for his guys to shoot it.
Peyton kicks to Smith. 30 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Wagner passes to Smith. The kick out to Brown. To the middle. Here's Wagner. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Up top, Carter Williams. Covered by Smith. Bamba. And the rejection by Mahimi. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
And that's a terrific sequence at both ends there. There was the block shot, then the run out, and nice finish on the break.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Magic out in front, up 5. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, for the Magic, what jumps out to you so far, numbers-wise?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Troy Brown is out there with Mo Wagner. Then there's Ish Smith. Then it's Thomas Bryant. And it's Peyton in at the shooting guard. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. Here's Smith. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Yeah, they are really starting to push it now.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ish Smith. That is his first foul of the game. Wizards making a switch here. Ball's checked in. And a change for the Magic. Gordon's checked in. Ross kicks to Ennis.
He's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Peyton finds Wagner. Wall against Carter Williams. Wall, no luck.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Boy, Bamba really a dogged rebounder despite his slight frame. He's got great length and timing, and his intensity is really impressive.
And the foul called on Terrence Ross. That's his first foul. So both teams changing it up here. Second quarter of action, about 1.5 minutes played. All with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Now here's Bamba. Defense right on him. Tipped away. Pass to Gordon. Shoots over Hachimura. And the dunk by Bamba.
Boy, I tell you, Bamba's wingspan and his standing reach is ridiculous. This dude was born to throw it down.
Here's Wall. A putback. The shot off that time, and Orlando the other way now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Carter Williams. Bucket is good. Now it's a 7-point Magic lead.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
And Wall gets it to go in on the assist from Beal.
And just the overall aggressiveness. Wall enjoys taking on a challenge and succeeding, especially when the D is all over.
Fultz dishes to Gordon. And it's Gordon with the finish.
Yeah, we saw this on display in the slam dunk contest. Gordon has some major bunnies, a creative slam dunk artist.
Bonga. And Bamba pulls it down. And so it's Carter Williams. He'll bring up the ball for the Magic. They lead by 7. The putback is no good. Wizards have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Oh, Beal in position. It's stolen by Fultz. And now Orlando on the break. Gordon's running. Rebound by the Wizards. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. Here's Bryant, and finish off by Bryant.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
Ross against Beal. Ross passes to Fultz. Right block shot. Rebound by the Wizards. Hachimura's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Throws it up high and finish off by Bryant.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Carter Williams dishes to Gordon.
Tell you what, that remarkable foot speed of Gordon's really causes problem for the defense. He's a hard guy to keep in front of him.
The Magic shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. Both teams will make substitutions. And Gordon drops them both. Now Smith. The pass to Bertens. Brown outside. Outside Gordon. In the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
Boy, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
The 3 from Bertans. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Count that one from Isaac.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And they will call over the back on the play.
An occasional over-the-back call is fine with him. That's just how he plays and how he attacks the glass.
Yeah, you know what? They say you would always rather have a player that you need to turn down than to turn on. So being aggressive versus passive, I want the aggressive guy all the time, even if it means a few fouls.
Basket counts.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Augustine against Smith. And here's Augustine. And so it's Orlando in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Rick. Things were going Orlando's way from the beginning. They jumped out to a 6-0 lead as they... And that'll...
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. A fantastic game from Aaron Gordon in this one.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. And so in the game for the Magic, At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac into the small forward position.
And this is Gordon's sweet spot. An awesome dunker who loves getting in tight and wrecking the rim.
Beal from long range. Hachimura, great positioning on the putback.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going.
And that sixth sense, guys, might be better than just about anybody else's.
Here's Fournier off the left rim and out. Wizards trail by 9. That's good from Beal on the assist by Bryant.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
The feed now to Gordon. Ball with the steal. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition switch ignited.
Fournier in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. No one near Fultz as he lets it go. Vucevic to the pass to Gordon. Offline with the baseline jumper.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
And stolen by Fournier. And now Orlando on the break. And it's Gordon with the finish.
Boy, Vucevic, so solid in all fundamentals of the game and really an outstanding passer for a big guy.
Ball taking his time here. And Washington again with the bucket. Orlando leading by 5. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Fultz kicks to Vucevic. Outside Fournier. Three-pointer. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Fournier's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And quite honestly, Fournier just has a good basketball IQ, a high basketball IQ. Knowing even before he gets the pass that he's got time and space to shoot.
And that one is good.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Wizards trail by 10. We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter of the game. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. Both teams deciding to change it up. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And the shot goes in. So it's the Wizards now. Outside Wall, and the foul called on Terrence Ross. That's foul number 2 for him. For the Wizards, Troy Brown's checked in for Rui Hachimura. Payton comes in for Bradley Beal. And it's Ish Smith in for John Wall. And he's checked in for the Magic. Magic leading by 12.
And it was a strong year for Evan Fournier. Career highs for him in several categories.
Greg, I like his game. I mean, he's got really nice size. He's highly skilled, plays at a comfortable pace. There's a lot to like about what's in his package. And, you know, he's one of those guys that seems like he's been around forever, and yet he's just now entering the prime of his career. That's scary for opponents.
Here's Vucevic. He kicks to Augustine. Tries yet again. And Vucevic with the layup. Vucevic has got the lead up to 14 now for Orlando.
Boy, so smart and relentless on the offensive glass. Seems to me that Vucevic has that extra sense of tracking down missed shots. Seems to just have a nose for the ball.
Looking to end the run. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, getting everything he possibly could out of that play.
Mahinmi's checked in for the Wizards. Good There's 47 seconds left to play in the third. Smith against Augustine. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Wizards trail by 11. Mahimi against Augustine. Here's Pertinis. Takes the 12-footer and hits. Berton's got his first basket.
And I like the decision-making. He's taking what the defense is willing to give him.
You know, more and more big guys in the league have that mid-range shot in their bag now, and they need it.
There's Brown with the three. No good. Shot missing. And so it's the Orlando Magic ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They've been giving John Wall all sorts of problems. He still hasn't been able to solve their defense. And we'll be right back after this. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. They trail by 9 points. Manning the backcourt, it's Smith and Beal. Travis Berton's out there with Mahimi. And it's Brown in at the 3. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Here's Mahimi. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Mahimi's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Washington.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
For 3, Fournier. And Vucevic kicks to Ross. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 5 assists in the game. Here's Smith. Passes it to Mahimi. Pass to Bertans. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Brown. Mahimi trying to get open, and it's Brown missing.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. In transition, here come the Wizards. Beal's running, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Gordon. Count that one. And it's a 12-point Magic lead. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Magic.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And I also love what they've done defensively in terms of closing out to the shooters, getting a hand up, just making them feel a little uncomfortable on the offensive end.
They get it again. It's Fournier on the wing. Shoots over Beal. Releases from the wing and drills it. Fournier's got 9 points now in just the second half.
It's simple, but I like how Fournier squares up before shooting. I mean, his form is impeccable.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
Augustine finds Fournier. 5 on the clock. Pass to Vucevic. The 3. Rebound by Smith. Wizards trail by 14. To the paint. Here's Mahimi. They could use a bucket. Rebound by the Magic. Vucevic has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Augustine from outside. And no good. Now Washington takes it the other way. The pass to Mahimi. Bertans kicks to Beal. From deep. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Fournier against Beal. Gordon. Here's Vucevic. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Washington's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Here's Brown. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Magic lead by 16.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Orlando.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Vucevic.
Yeah, and he was aggressive rebounding the ball tonight. I think his aggressiveness on the glass helped set the tone.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off.
Boy, both ends of that play, guys, were fantastic.
Smith with a wide open look, and it's off from three-point range. And the Magic with possession. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. From deep three-point range, Washington with the rebound. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. A shot by Bertans, nobody around, but they get it back. Mahimi finds Beal. Kept alive by Washington. Tough break there, shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. Now here is Augustine. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Isaac in at the 3 slot.
Well, being aggressive and assertive, the big man snatching the rebound.
The drive by Gordon comes up empty down low.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
And a tough season a year ago for Aaron Gordon, Doris. Fell short of the output he had the last few years and had a tough time hitting from the outside.
Look, Greg, you're an former NBA player, so you know the history here. Trying to find a rhythm while fighting through injuries is very difficult to do. This guy's got unbelievable athleticism. He's sharpening his skills. I think it's just a matter of time for Aaron Gordon.
And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Fultz the pass to Isaac. Down low. Shoots from the right block.
Well, conversions have been a problem. 0 for 4.
Not going to fall. Starting off slow. He misses his first 3 from the floor. And he's able to get it back. Magic have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Another whistle, and he's got to be careful with his foul situation.
And Cleveland making a change here. Porter's checked in.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
And the call will be against Fournier. That's his first foul. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Sexton kicks to Love. Sexton the pass to Love.
Just one made field goal in 5 tries. Not a good start.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
And Drummond throws it down.
And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen. And the basket by Gordon.
Well, you have to admire the strength of Aaron Gordon. This guy is adept at finding his way through intense defense.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markelle Fultz. That's his first foul. Here's Osman, and it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Now, here's Sexton. Pass to Osman. Offensive rebound. And Drummond kicks to Osman. Sexton for 3.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Porter, no luck.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
Up again. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Sexton against Fournier.
Well, that's an example of using both vision and playmaking ability to find the open teammate. Sexton is a quality floor general.
Here's Fultz. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And Doris, one thing that's never been an issue for Fultz, that handle. Great at navigating in traffic for himself or creating opportunities for his teammates.
All right, Markelle is so adept at using change of pace, change of direction. It's a little bit of a herky-jerky motion. He'll lull you to sleep and then out of nowhere cross you over. This guy is fun to watch.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Bamba is checked in for Gordon. James Ennis comes in for Jonathan Isaac. And Terrence Ross is subbed in for Evan Fournier. Now, here's Bamba. And then jammed down as he goes right over Larry Nance Jr.
I'll tell you, the next step for Mo Bamba will be more muscle, but he finishes through contact right there.
Thompson passes to Porter. Back to Thompson. Sexton deciding where to go with it. And again, it's Cleveland.
Colin Sexton, early in his career, has demonstrated great instincts in the pick and roll, good decision making.
quarter against Fultz. At the elbow, it's Bamba. It's stolen by Nance. Lobbed up there for Thompson. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. The drive by Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Capable of finishing off the drive. I love how determined Nikola Vucevic looks when he puts the ball on the deck.
Here's Nance. And Nance shoots it in.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Bamba. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the... And, yep, the coach's challenge being used here on the goaltending call. He wants it reviewed.
And with this type of goaltending review process, one thing to keep in mind is that the rule states, quote, in order to overturn the event as called on the floor, there must be clear and conclusive visual evidence that the call was incorrect.
And so, Greg, if there is any level of ambiguity, it makes sense that the original ruling would stay. But in that, the coach has used up his one and only coach's challenge for the game. So, as you can tell, a lot riding on when you choose to use it. And so the decision is in. NBA Replay Center has ruled, guys. The call stands on the goaltender.
And maybe the only downside is that you use up your one coach's challenge for the game. So if anything happens beyond this point, you might wish you had that back. Smart not to take any chances and give it another look on the replay. That's such a valuable safety net for the officials to have.
Fournier gets a wide open look. Here's Bamba. And at last, they get one to fall. Bamba's got 8 points.
This is a skilled, hungry offensive rebounder, and Mo Bamba's size and motor make him a problem on the windows.
With 2 seconds left, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. DJ Augustine picks one up. Back to the action after this word. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And when you consider how the Magic are doing, what do you think?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
As a coach, I think you get a certain feel for what your team needs, and credit this guy for not waiting around. He went ahead and made the adjustment.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Nance and Thompson are up front. Then there's Garland, and it's Osman in at the 3.
Well, such a clever penetrator. Darius Garland sees a lane and takes advantage.
Inside, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Nance. Isaac with some nice D. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for Orlando. They lead by 4.
Well, Evan Fournier is a fundamentally sound player, and if his teammates are open, he will deliver the rock. Boy, Jonathan Isaac comes out of Florida State back in 2017, 6th overall pick. Obviously, with that high a pick, you think, oh, he's come out of his career a little bit slow. But this team believes in his upside and is committed to building with him.
The Cavaliers trail by 6. And there's the pass to Garland. Isaac with the steal. One-on-one fast break. Here's Carter Williams. Got a piece of it. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Thompson with the ball. He kicks it to Garland. Nance outside. Thompson inside. Covered by Bamba. That one goes in.
And with Isaac, there is a lot to like. He could be a huge two-way forward for this team.
Right, Greg. A modern NBA big has got to develop a consistent perimeter game, which Isaac is working on. This guy's a big-time finisher right now. So with that frame and that age, this guy's upside absolutely tremendous.
Here's Windler. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Augustine looking around. Fournier in the corner. Here's Bamba. Larry Nance comes up with the rebound. Cavaliers trailing. Windler, the pass to Garland.
Well, give Darius Garland credit for looking to score. He forces the defense into action.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. And finished off by Porter.
Well, just quick with the decision-making, smart pass by Darius Garland.
Shot to stop the run, and it's sent back by Drummond. Ross with a wide-open look. Off target from outside.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up. You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish and transition, nice and easy.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Vucevic. There's Garland. The shot, no good. And Orlando the other way now. And there's a minute 45 left here in the second. Ross passes to Gordon. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Colin Sexton, he's checked in for Cleveland. Here's Vucevic. Good D by Drummond.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Running it down their throats. 3 straight baskets there in transition.
And so here's Orlando. The Cavaliers making the shot. Ennis kicks to Gordon. Pass to Ennis, 11 feet away, and that one goes long. For Cleveland, they've gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Sexton with it. Now guarded by Fultz. Orlando trailing here. And here comes the break. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. The Cavaliers shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Sexton for 3. Offensive rebound. Count the bucket, and he's got a... And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
To the middle, here's Vucevic.
You know, and he started off shooting it pretty well, but here in the second, he has started to falter.
Fournier for 3. Good on the three-point shot.
They're so adept at sizing up the defense, guys. You cannot give Fournier any space.
Garland kicks to Drummond. Cleveland moving the ball around. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. For Cleveland, they have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. And so he hits the technical free throw.
He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
Right side, Porter lets it go from deep. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound in this one. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
You you know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Well, Mo Bamba is the prototypical modern NBA big, right? The size combined with the shooting ability.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, welcome back. It was Andre Drummond who got hot in the first. He had 11 points, 8 rebounds, and 1 block. Kenny, what's your take on Cleveland so far?
They put on a rebounding clinic in the first half. Boxing out, reacting.
And that'll do it for...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And guys, you know, Mohamed Bamba has really been making it happen.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low. Just great work.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And so in the game for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the small forward.
Well, you think into Markelle Fultz's early part of his career, he was under such scrutiny as the #1 overall pick. This guy's starting to prove how valuable he can be.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Garland's checked in. Fournier for 3. And it's Osman with the rebound. Cavaliers leading. There's Garland. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That's on Evan Fournier.
That's just tremendous focus from the young guy, Darius Garland. Takes the punishment, figures out how to score it.
Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for Orlando. Fultz looking around. Outside Gordon. The shot that time, not on target. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Here's Drummond. Missed inside. Well, Orlando shooting not great, 40% for the game. No one near Fultz as he lets it go. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Fultz has got 8 points.
Well, terrific to see Markelle Fultz knock it down, looking more and more assertive in the mid-range.
And he's good on the 3 ball.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
90 seconds now into the second half. Fournier finds Vucevic. Here's Gordon. Got a hand on it.
Not how they hoped to start this half. 1 for 5, brick after brick. Let's start building the building.
And Drummond is right there. And it's a 7-point Cavalier lead.
Well, hard blue-collar work ethic on display. This guy just beating everyone to the ball.
Fultz the pass to Gordon. And there's the feed to Vucevic. Gordon dishes to Fultz. To the inside. And stolen by Drummond. Stolen by Gordon. Fast break. Here come the Magic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Well, the activity of Aaron Gordon, so solid at reading the opposition and taking his chances.
The open look here for Sexton. And another 3 for Cleveland.
You've got to have a short memory. Put a core first half in your rear view and now make an impact.
Fultz kicks to Gordon. Outside Fournier. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And they continue to control the glass.
Yep, that one goes.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Outside Fournier. Off target with his 3.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Outside Fournier. And nothing is falling for him right now.
Well, after hitting one triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
Tips it up, controls the rebound, and puts it back up and in. Garland's got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
To the left wing, Vucevic the pass to Fournier. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Fournier's got 6.
Well, you love the lead that Fournier has taken in this area. This guy a very dangerous shooter.
And Drummond kicks to Garland. Sexton for 3. It's rebounded by Fultz.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Fournier for 3. Garland with the rebound. Garland's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Osman the pass to Drummond. It's good again and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Fultz kicks to Fournier. Fultz the pass to Fournier. Another miss by Orlando.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Here's Osman. Misses the 3. Fournier against Love. Here's the 3. And Evan Fournier with the 3. Fournier's got a pair of 3s now here in the third for the Magic. From deep. And no good in the last second attempt this time. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Cavaliers ahead. They're up by 11. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Nance and Thompson are up front. Then it's Porter. Then there's Garland. And it's Windler in at the shooting guard. The Cavaliers leading by 11. The wide open look here for Garland. They get it back.
Well, that's a prime example of why Tristan Thompson is considered one of the best offensive rebounders in the game right now.
Carter Williams feeling it out a bit. Gordon dishes to Ennis. Lets the 3 fly. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Gordon. Aminu comes in for James Ennis. Fournier's checked in for Terrence Ross. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Carter Williams. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. For 3, Fournier. That's in. Augustine with the assist. Fournier's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Orlando. And now, here comes Augustine leading the break, and Thompson sends it back.
That's where Thompson's length comes into play. You think you can sneak a shot over him, but he'll swat it right back at you.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Augustine, that's good.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Windler, the pass to Nance. Cleveland moving it around. Porter outside. Rebound by the Magic. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Good on that shot, and with that, the Cavalier lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Bamba. Here's Windler. On the wing, Nance. Passes to Garland. He feeds it to Thompson. It's stolen by Aminu. And now Orlando on the break. Here's Fournier, finished off the break. Now just a 3-point Cavalier lead.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Orlando making some changes. Gordon's checked in for Bamba. Isaac comes in for Al-Farouq Aminu. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Augustine. And then for Cleveland, Drummond comes in for Thompson. And Kevin Love is subbed in for Larry Nance. Sexton, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. And they pick up 2.
Aaron Gordon in a big moment, unafraid to deliver. How pretty is that?
Now, here's Garland, guarded by Fultz. Pass to Fournier.
Less than 2 minutes remaining in the quarter.
1:56 left to play in the final quarter. Fultz finds Fournier, and here's Vucevic to tie it up. He lays it in. Vucevic has got it all tied up now for the Magic.
Wow, Vucevic with the big-time delivery. The Montenegrin says, that's my shot.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. Now a timeout called by Orlando.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break. Mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
Now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game, Andre Drummond.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Steve Clifford had to say to his team. He told them, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, get into the basket. We have to give it all right now, Kevin.
And they take the lead. And the Magic lead by 1.
Well, Vucevic has got a number of moves he can go to. So comfortable this close to the cup.
Here's Sexton. And he banks in the layup.
Oh, what a delivery by the young Colin Sexton. Fearless and unbowed.
1:02 left in the fourth quarter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
And quietly, DJ Augustine has become one of the game's better three-point shooters. This is an established player who finds ways to continue to be productive, guys.
Sexton kicks to Drummond. Falls!
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Feeds it to Bamba. Stolen by Thompson. Here's Sexton. Yes!
Well, Sexton might be young, but he is unafraid and unabashed. What a play.
And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for Orlando. Augustine passes to Vucevic. Money!
Vucevic so confident in himself, and his teammates come along with him.
Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some pride.
It falls!
And they do have a foul to give.
Orlando with the ball. Augustine with it. Kicks to Bamba. It's Fournier on the wing. Defended by Sexton. Fournier's shot is off. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3. That's on Jonathan Isaac. He makes the first of 3, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Well, Colin Sexton has all the physical tools to be special in the NBA. He's got to sharpen his point guard skills, but if he works at this game, he's going to have a tremendous career.
And so he's good on all 3 free throws, and that increases their lead to 6.
Well, you love a guy who gets himself to the line, takes his time, and makes the free throws.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.
CLA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
That's the United States Supreme Court building here in our... Look at Cleveland's starting group. Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the 5. And for Washington, Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the 3 side. To the paint, Bryant. And it's Osman with the rebound.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game. And Jetty Osman is this team's rock. You know exactly what he'll give you and is a more than capable offensive player.
It gives you a little bit of everything. He's big. He's got decent size for his position. And steady Jetty, always showing up here to compete.
Here's Bryant. And stolen by Drummond. Now Cleveland moving it up. Garland leading the charge. Sexton kicks to Garland. Passes it to Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
And those are the kind of signs where Garland is improving his overall awareness to find teammates.
Beal, the pass to Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
Now, here's Garland. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And that's just a tough shot from Garland, taking the contact.
Stolen by Garland. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. And it's Drummond with the jam.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Can't let Beal get that comfortable because he's so efficient once he gets in that area.
Now, here's Garland. Covered by Wall. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
I mean, well, Garland, the 5th overall pick back in 2019, had a slow start to his career. But around the midway point, he really started to take off.
And you wonder, Greg, in that rookie campaign, if that's a bit of somebody realizing the length of an NBA season. And maybe he made a bit of an adjustment in his body. Now in his 2nd year, we can see some of the fruits of his labor in the offseason and him developing.
And just taking pride in being their leader. These passes show Wall wants to make his teammates better.
Now, here's Garland. Covered by Wall. And Drummond kicks to Garland. Some solid defense from Bryant.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go, even with the defense not really a factor.
Now here is Hachimura. Out to the right wing, to the middle. Here's Bryant, and the rejection by Love. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That's his first foul. So both teams making some changes here. And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
And there's Thompson putting it right back in.
Well, if there's 100 play calls that they have, Tristan's probably got 0 of them. He just goes in there and gets it done himself.
Smith outside. And he lobs it up, and it's Mahinmi finishing it off.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Cleveland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Out of bounds, Washington takes possession. Payton, he's checked in for the Wizards. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Bertans. And he hits it to tie the game up.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Porter. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. The pass to Nance. Out to Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Nance, no good. And so Payton will bring it up for Washington. Smith with it. Guarded now by Sexton. Here's Payton. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Nance. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Mo Wagner's checked in for Ian Mahinmi. Cavaliers have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Here's Windler, covered by Payton. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Porter against Brown, down to 5 on the shot clock. They shoot again. Thompson, and there's Thompson putting it right back in. Thompson's got his second basket.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Washington shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. Good if it goes. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Wizards lead by. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And when you consider how the Wizards are doing, guys, your thoughts?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
Ish Smith is out there with Payton. Then there's Mo Wagner. Then it's Troy Brown. And it's Bertinason at the 4 spot. That's the 5 on the 4 for the Wizards.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
Bertans against Nance. Stolen by Thompson. Here we go, one-on-one. The shot's good from Nance. Nance has got his first 2 points.
And one of the things that we saw in the early part of his career with the Lakers is he in transition. These are opportunities where he salivates.
Here's Bertinason. The shot will not fall. And Cleveland will come the other way. And Porter, here we go. Some solid defense from Brown.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
Smith. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Payton's got 3 assists in the game. Cavaliers trailing. Pass to Garland. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. The kick out to Porter. Puts up a 3. Rebound by the Wizards. Payton outside. Pass to Wagner. Smith left side. And that one's good, Wagner. And it's a 3-point Wizards lead.
Terrific job by Smith to dish that one off to his open teammate right there.
Garland dishes to Thompson. The 10-footer. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Now Smith. Pass to Wagner. Back to Smith. Up and in on the layup. Smith's got the lead up to 3 now for the Wizards.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Windler, the pass to Nance. Here's Windler. Down low, here's Thompson. That one good for 2. Thompson's got 6 in the quarter.
Not easy to prevent Tristan Thompson from scoring in that position. Got to try to body him up.
There's the pass to Wagner. And the foul on Larry Nance Jr. That'll be his second foul of the game.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. Here's Sexton, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Sexton looking confident, tried to find a gap, made his way in there and got fouled.
Cleveland shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And Sexton drops them both.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Wall dishes to Mahinmi. Sweet move. It's Drummond with the rebound. Cavaliers have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Beal against Sexton. And the rejection by Mahimi. They retain possession. They recover it. Here's Osman. And Drummond kicks to Osman. Cleveland gets it back, but he recovers it. Pass to Love. Fires from deep. Not going to go that time.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Here's Wall. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. And the Wizards lead by 1.
And just the overall aggressiveness. Wall enjoys taking on a challenge and succeeding, especially when the D is all over.
Now, here's Sexton.
That's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
And stolen by Sexton. And here we go. Osman, the pass to Sexton. Osman kicks to Sexton. Feeds it to Drummond. The shot's good. And it's 6 points for Andre Drummond.
Sexton working the ball to a teammate. That's what you want to see from him.
Wall against Thompson. Wall dishes to Mahimi. Shoots from 12. Wall passes to Mahimi. Doesn't go for him. Good D by Drummond. Inside, Hachimura.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime, so we'll be back in just a bit.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, good to see you back. A pretty close game for the Wizards throughout the first quarter. They never put themselves in too much danger. 4 points was... Thanks for joining us, folks.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Guys, so far we're seeing a tremendous game from Tristan Thompson so far.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively, but he's going to keep going at it.
Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the 5 spot.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Here's Wall. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Drummond's got 7 rebounds in the game. Beal with the steal. Over to the wing, to the paint, and stolen by Sexton. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Love's running. Back to Sexton. Shoots the 3. Cleveland keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
And Washington making a change here. Brown's checked in. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Kevin Porter's checked in for Sexton. Garland with it. And it's sent back by Bryant. And they're able to recover. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession for the Wizards. Davis Bertans checks in for Rui Hachimura. And Smith subbed in for John Wall. Pushing it up. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And finished off by Bertans.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
Outside Porter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And Kevin Porter Jr., all the issues you'd expect from a rookie, Greg. Unforced errors, a few too many fouls and turnovers. But as you and I were talking, and as the coaches told us, the upside is huge.
I tell you, Kev, his first step with the ball in his hands is incredible. Can burst by defenders like they're waiting at a bus stop. Once he matures, he's going to be a handful to deal with.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
And stolen by Wagner. Here's Smith. The putback. Cavaliers with the rebound. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. He gets that one. Porter's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Nance is just such a cerebral player out there. Does a good job of trying to be a threat with the assist.
Beal dishes to Brown. Good work there as it goes. Brown's got the lead back up to 4 now for the Wizards.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Keeps it alive, and Drummond is right there. Drummond's got 10 points.
And how about the perseverance offensively? I mean, following up the missed shot, and that results in second and third opportunities. Going to the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
There's Porter with the 3. It's good from long range. He has 7.
Pretty much not a player in the league is going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
Smith the pass to Wagner, and he slams it one-handed.
Slick look from Smith as he comes away with the assist.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ish Smith. That's his first foul. Miami's checked in for Washington. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Nance, no good. Wizards leading by 3. Throws it up high. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Lobbed up there for Drummond. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
A huge target on alley-oops. Throw it towards Drummond, and he'll take care of the rest.
Here's Brown. Cavaliers with the rebound. Drummond's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Back to Porter. Cleveland moving the ball around to the right side. Now here's Garland. T right on him. Here's Drummond. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. For Washington, they've gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Smith. Makes it off the glass.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Here's Garland. Drummond. It's good on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
1 second left. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
And the replay center out in Secaucus delivering the footage. And guys, it sure looks like the
3 quarters of play in a close game here. It's the Wizards. They're up by 1. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. On out there with Wall, and it's Bonga in at the 3. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. But they'll get another chance. And there's Thompson putting it right back in. And the Cavaliers lead by 1.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Yeah, just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Tries it from 9, and that one's good by Porter. They've shared the load offensively.
And, guys, they've put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively. That's an excellent play call to free them up from the defense.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
The open look here for Sexton. His 3-pointers off the mark. And so it's Bonga who brings up the ball for Washington. They lead by 1. Wall's shot is good.
And how about John Wall? Just outstanding at sprinting down the floor and just jumping all over the defense.
Outside, Sexton. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Take a look at it. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
What a great finish there from Wall. It's clear he doesn't fear anyone when he's looking to score.
Drummond's checked in for the Cavaliers. Garland comes in for Kevin Porter. That one misses for Wall. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Left side, Love. And a miss there on the triple. Wizards have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Puts it up from 12. Here's Hachimura. It's Drummond with the rebound. Cleveland's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Garland with it, picked up by Bryant. Garland kicks to Love. No good on the triple.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
One thing you can say about Hachimura, he is not afraid of the challenge.
The Cavaliers trail by 5. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
Garland with it, working on Bryant. Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Beal finds Hachimura. Bryant trying to free himself up. Hachimura, no good. The Cavaliers shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. Sexton for 3. Cleveland gets it back.
Yeah, just nice hustle there. That work gets them the extra possession.
For 3, Love. Beal pulls it in. Wizards leading by 3. Now here's Wall. Back to Hachimura. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
And you see the composure of Hachimura, not feeling the pressure of the moment at all.
54 seconds left in the 4th. Here's Osman. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Drummond missing. It's Beal on the wing. And the dunk by Hachimura.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
And how about Drummond's ability to stay calm
under pressure. That will always make your coaches happy.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Down low. And finish off by Bryant.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Ball against Sexton. Here's Drummond. Yes!
Aggressive defense. The battle with Drummond inside is a collision waiting to happen.
Off target with that shot. And so it's the Wizards with the W. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony. A spectacular sight as we approach our broadcast location in downtown Orlando. And
Kevin, thanks very much.
Oh, I love that story. David, thank you. And now Washington's starting group. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the 3 spot. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier. And it's Isaac in at the small forward position. Bryant with it. Now guarded by Vucevic. And that one's good. Hachimura.
That is a tough bucket. Hachimura stays with the shot through the contact. That's the sign of a resilient offensive play.
And Fournier kicks to Gordon. Unable to get that one. And the Wizards now going the other way. Here's Bonga. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist.
But tall players like Bryant have a unique vantage point. Helps him see the open man.
Ball against Fultz. Pass to Vucevic. At the top of the key, Gordon. Fultz kicks to Isaac. 5 to shoot. Outside Gordon. Back to Isaac. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
And one area Isaac must continue to improve upon. Has the size to dominate inside. Now just needs to add the muscle.
And the shot goes in from Fultz. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Beal against Fournier. Here's Bryant. That one, no good. Great D that time from Vucevic. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Isaac. Rebound by the Wizards.
Look, they say there are no easy finishes in the NBA, but that should have been easy.
And finished off by Bryant.
You got to respect the effort from Bryant. I mean, working his way down the floor and getting rewarded for it.
Fultz looking around. The feed to Gordon. And it's Gordon with the finish.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. They get the rebound.
I love to see the defense exhibit some passion in protecting the rim right there.
To the middle, here's Vucevic, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And got to do more than that to stop Vucevic. So adept at fending off those types of challenges.
Wall. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. Terrence Ross is checked in for Orlando. Augustine comes in for Fultz. Smith against Augustine. Outside Fournier. Back to Augustine. Shot clock at 5. Passes to Vucevic. Ross with a wide open look. From outside off the mark. And so Brown will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Trailing by 2. There's a minute 47 left in the first quarter. And it's blocked by Gordon.
No, I wouldn't test Gordon. With that vertical and length, please try someone else.
Augustine in the corner. Back to Fournier. The tray. Here's Vucevic. It's good from inside. Vucevic has got his second bucket.
Certainly, Nikola can hit threes. They work too.
Augustine, no luck. Wizards trail by 4. Brown the pass to Bertens. No good that time. Great D that time from Vucevic. Fournier for 3. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Outside Beal. Will it go? Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
And look, Bill can't be stopped. Once he gets a little wiggle room, he pulls without hesitation.
35 seconds left to play here in the first. Augustine, no luck.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Trying to take advantage of that extra space on the perimeter. We see a lot of this now. Well, and in terms of size, that's a mismatch he'll exploit every time, especially inside.
To the inside. It's stolen by Mahinmi. Oh, and here comes Smith. All alone. Augustine with the steal. And now, here comes Gordon leading the break.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. Here's Beal. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Magic. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, for the Magic, what jumps out to you so far, numbers-wise?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, it's a gambling style that pays off, keeping things in disarray for that offense.
The lengthy bigs inside, Isaac and Bamba. Terrence Ross is out there with Michael Carter-Williams. And it's Ennis in at the 3. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. Here's Bamba. Rebound, Washington. And here we go. Washington fast break. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And here again, the Magic in transition. Up the court they go. Isaac misses. Wizards trail by 5. And here they come. Berton's shot is good. Berton's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Wizards. Carter-Williams against Smith. Pass to Ross. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. A second chance effort. Bamba finds Isaac. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I like seeing this aggressiveness from Isaac, utilizing his amazing length to his advantage to get to the line.
Fultz, he's checked in for Terrence Ross. So it's the Wizards now. They've only given up 1 point in the second quarter. That one coming at the line. Hachimura against Isaac.
Oh, he did everything right there except hit the shot.
Magic leading by 4. The alley-oop layup, very well done.
And good at choosing when to shoot. Isaac inserting himself into the offense at the right time.
Payton with the ball. Isaac picks him up. And Wall slams it home.
You gotta enjoy watching Wall take flight. He's a sensational dunk artist.
Orlando's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Now here's Fultz. He's guarded closely. Here's Bamba. He kicks to Ennis. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Thomas Bryant, he's checked in for the Wizards. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
It's stolen by Fultz. Here we go, 1-on-1. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And the dunk by Bamba.
And just throw it up there. See, Bamba, as long as you time the pass right, he's going to flush that one down.
Payton drives in. The kick out to Wall. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markelle Fultz. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Magic, Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Jonathan Isaac. Fournier comes in for James Ennis. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Carter-Williams. And a change for the Wizards. Beal's checked in.
Look, you can't allow Wall to get a lane to the rim. He's too fast.
And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Here's Augustine. That one doesn't go. Now the Wizards take it the other way. And it's Mohamed Bamba with the foul. That's his first foul. Vucevic checked in for Orlando. Mahimi's checked in for the Wizards. And he comes up with the deuce.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Augustine looking around, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That's his first foul. A minute 42 left to play here in the half. Here's Vucevic, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Had a success rate from the line last year of about 78%.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Beal against Fultz. And Bryant kicks to Hachimura. And the pass to Wall. Dishes to Mahimi. It's hauled in by Gordon. Magic leading by 4. For 3, Fournier. And it's Bradley Beal with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Wall against Augustine. The 3. Another miss by Orlando. For Washington, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Wall passes to Mahimi. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
This is why you can't leave guys open around Wall. He'll notice it and exploit it.
Here is Augustine. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Drills the three-pointer. And the Magic lead by 3.
Well, that's almost a sure thing when you leave him that wide open on the perimeter. I mean, that's his sweet spot.
Feeds it to Mahimi. Gordon with the defensive effort. Orlando's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. It's stolen by Mahimi. And here we go, the Wizards fast break. Beal's running. In a wide open look for Hachimura. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound in this one. He got it up. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And some good action.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to Orlando was looking great right away. Their lead at one point was up to 7, and they had some real nice momentum going. And that should do it with the second half about.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Nice game. Great performance by Evan Fournier.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
He's so good at reading opportunities and seizing up on whatever the defense gives up.
Taking a look at the Wizards. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Wall runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the small forward. Count it. Isaac's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Magic.
Wow, solid court awareness. Leave someone open on full squad and you're going to regret it.
And finished off by Beal.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Now here's Fultz. Pass to Vucevic. Rebound, Washington. And here we go, the Wizards fast break. Always going up for the alley-oop here.
Never any doubt where Bradley Beal's going with that pass. I mean, if he has a teammate that wide open, he's not going to miss it.
To the paint, here's Vucevic. Good work defensively by Bryant. Washington trailing. Oh, Beal in position. And stolen by Fournier. And here we go. Fast break. Fultz has got it. And the basket by Gordon.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Here's Wall. And jammed down. And he goes right on top of Aaron Gordon.
So hard to contain Wall in a pick and roll. He's too sly, too quick, too smart for the opposition.
Fournier against Beal. It's stolen by Bryant. Here's Bunga. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
That's their first shot of the half that hasn't found a mark. It's been a good start for them.
Gordon kicks to Fultz. Vucevic down low. Working on Bryant. And so Bryant will bring it up for the Wizards. It's a one-point game.
Defends the shot and grabs the rebound. About as big an impact as you can have on a possession.
And he gets the bucket. Fournier's got 8.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Outside Beal. For the tie. Rebounded by Isaac. Magic leading by 3. Now Vucevic. He has 6. Swiped away. Here's Wall. He feeds it to Beal. Isaac with the steal. To the middle. Here's Gordon.
And there's no question that Gordon is a talented player. And it's clear he wants to be a star in this league.
And he makes the first. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic. James Ennis comes in for Isaac. Terrence Ross is checked in for Fournier. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Here's Wagner. It's hauled in by the Magic. Bamba's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Ross finds Gordon. Orlando moving the ball around. It's stolen by Bertans. In transition, here come the Wizards. Payton with the ball. Nice shot by Smith.
Solid shot selection from Smith. Phenomenal at measuring these type of looks.
And here is Ross. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. The Magic again can hit. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop. Here's Gordon, and then Gordon with the dunk.
A constant threat around the rim. Gordon is an agile big who just throws it down with ease.
Here's Smith. He can't get that one to fall. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. Gordon dishes to Ross. Over Payton. No good from Ross.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
This isn't like him, and he knows it. The best thing they can do is try to get him more easy looks.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Outside Gordon. Passes it to Bamba. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Wagner's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Bamba. Offline. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Orlando out in front, up 3. Don't go anywhere. The fun. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Wizards trail by 3. Our 4th quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. So on the floor for Orlando, Fultz and Ross pair up to make the backcourt. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. And it's Isaac in at the 3, the small forward. And he lobs it up toward the rim. The putback.
Yeah, it's been about the fast break. Been real kind to him here early, and they are clicking in transition.
Fultz with the ball. Here's Vucevic. No good on that one.
He hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. Good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
They now take the lead. Smith's got 4 points this quarter.
When the break is on, Smith fills the lane perfectly. And you know he loves getting it out in the open floor.
Down low, it's stolen by Mahinmi. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Gordon. Vucevic, and it's put back in by Vucevic. And the Magic lead by 1.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. And it's denied.
And love how high Fultz gets on these rejections, utilizing his terrific length to spike shots back.
Gordon kicks to Fultz. Left side, Gordon. Shot clock at 6. And the rejection by Mahinmi. And he gets it back. For Washington, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Brown outside. Back to Mahinmi. And Mahinmi with the stuff.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Vucevic to the pass to Ross. Off target from outside. And so it's Bonga who brings up the ball for the Washington Wizards. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ish Smith. That's his first foul. And the Magic making a change here. Fournier is checked in. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Thomas Bryant, he's checked in for Mahinmi. Hachimura comes in for Bertsinus. Beal's checked in for Troy Brown. And John Wall subbed in for Ish Smith.
Such mobility for a guy his size. Hachimura uses this to his advantage to attract contact.
He's perfect from the line this time. The Magic trail by 5. Up top, Fultz, covered by Wall. Here's Gordon. And too long on the shot.
Oh, he's not going to miss that shot twice in a row. Trust me.
Pass to Bonga.
Less than 2 minutes remaining in the quarter.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Jonathan Isaac. He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
Jumping on the chance to up their lead at the line.
Vucevic with it. Now Beal defending. To halt the run. Here's Isaac. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Wall. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. Beal's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. 1:14 left in the fourth quarter. 11 feet away. Rebound by John Wall.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Oh, just off his game, forcing a few shots, not letting the game come to him naturally.
Hachimura, the pass to Bryant. Shoots over Vucevic. The shot by Bryant, no good. The Magic shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. It's stolen by Wall. To the left side wing. Here's Bonga. It's stolen by Fultz. The drive by Gordon. Misses the baby hook. And it's Washington's ball. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. It's stolen by Fultz.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Oh, well, it's tough, man. When you get to this point in the game, you fought hard, did your best, but just wasn't enough.
And it's Washington's ball. They're on a 14-4 run right now. And Washington can just let the clock run down here. Beal deciding where to go with it. Launches it. No good that time. And so Washington takes the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The always busy and popular. A look at the Magic starting group. DJ Augustine out there with Terrence Ross. Then it's Bamba. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. And it's Vucevic in at the 4 slot. And for the Cavaliers, Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the center. Now here is Augustine. Doesn't go for him. Now Cleveland moving it up. And it's Drummond missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Ross. Sexton grabs the board.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Comfortable operating near the basket. Vucevic has size plus touch. That's a nice recipe for scoring in multiple ways.
Garland with the bucket. The Magic have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Augustine. High post Vucevic. 6 to shoot. Now here is Augustine. Defense is right there.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Now, here's Sexton. Kicks it out to Love. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Inside. Outside, Sexton.
And, you know, you look at Isaac, and the first thing you notice, guys, is his length. This guy is really long, and that helps him on the defensive end.
And the dunk by Bamba.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
To the inside. Here's Vucevic. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Vucevic has got his second basket of the game. And so Sexton will bring it up for Cleveland. 4-point game. Up again. Ross grabs the board. The Magic have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Vucevic against Love. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist by Augustine.
You know, that kind of unselfishness, guys, from Augustine is really infectious, especially when it's coming from your point guard.
Now Garland. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Isaac goes in. Here's Bamba. Banked in off the glass.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
The Cavaliers trail by 8. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
There's Garland. Chalk up 2 there.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here is Augustine. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
For the Magic, Gordon's checked in for Isaac. Evan Fournier comes in for Ross. And it's Carter Williams in for Augustine.
You know, he was the 16th pick in the 2011 NBA draft, and Vucevic became an All-Star for the first time in 2019. Took him a while, but he got there.
Now, here's Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen. Pass
to Thompson. Here's Windler. Back to Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Now here's Fournier. Bamba kicks to Carter Williams. Down low. Outside Gordon. From the arc. Outside for Carter Williams. The pass to Vucevic. Fades away. Here's Bamba. And finally they hit one. Bamba's got 6.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Here's Sexton trying to get open as Thompson. Sexton's shot is good. Sexton's got his second bucket of the night.
And although Sexton is slightly undersized, he plays with great physicality and aggression. Nice finish there off contact.
Nikola Vucevic firing on all cylinders for Orlando. He finishes with 9. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Magic?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced.
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Porter. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Porter's got his first points of the game.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Fultz the pass to Fournier. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
After having none in the first, he gets 2 3-point shots to go here.
Right side, Sexton. Kicks to Nance. It's stolen by Fultz. For 3, Fournier. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Sexton against Fultz. Now, here's Sexton. Tight defense on him. Great D that time from Vucevic. Passes it to Fournier for the 3. Can't hit that one. And Cleveland will come the other way. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Sexton kicks to Nance. And stolen by Fournier. Ennis with the ball. Nance on him. Ennis misses.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
And that one's good by Porter. Orlando leading by 8. Fultz the pass to Fournier. Back to Fultz. Ennis kicks to Fultz. 5 on the clock. And he converts the layup. Fultz has got the lead up to 10 now for Orlando.
You know, Fultz handles contact really well for a young player. Excellent at staying under control and then finishing through the contact.
Here's Porter. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Pass to Ennis. And there's a minute 45 left in the second quarter. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Drummond's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Love comes in for Nance. Jetty Osman, he's checked in for Kevin Porter. And it's Garland in for Sexton. Then for the Magic, Isaac's checked in for Vucevic. Ross comes in for Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz. A slam dunk by Garland.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And it's Gordon missing. And it's Love with the ball for the Cavaliers. They trail by 6. And it's Osman missing. 1:04 left now here in the second. And the rejection by Love.
And with good defensive versatility and smarts, Love has turned himself into an asset at that end.
Magic leading by 6. Ross, that's good.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Love outside. Pass to Windler. Feeds to Drummond. He kicks it to Love. No good from outside. For Orlando, they've gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Isaac passes to Gordon. Orlando moving the ball around. Here's Augustine. Plays it up and banks it in. And now a 10-point Magic lead.
And I like how crafty Augustine gets in the pick and roll. Outstanding at reading what's available and taking advantage of the defense's mistakes.
Just 4 seconds left in the second quarter.
Tell you what, coaches and teammates alike love that kind of.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A tremendous start for Nikola Vucevic. He had 9 points and 2 rebounds. And that's a
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Nice game. Great performance by Nikola Vucevic.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the 5, roaming the paint. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half.
Guys, Augustine's so good at staying under control on these difficult finishes. Great focus from the veteran.
The open look here for Sexton. On the 3 off target. Magic leading by 10. Ross dishes to Augustine. Here's Vucevic. Back to Ross. Second shot opportunity. The Cavaliers pull it in. Love's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And Clark, when he comes in the game, you know that Terrence Ross is looking to score. That's his role, and boy, he relishes it.
Yeah, you know what, Greg? He's cut from the cloth of the old school bucket getters, where you know their primary objective and focus is to put it in the basket, and they do it a lot of different ways and at a high volume. So that's who Terrence Ross is. He's an explosive, dynamic, packs a lot of points in the short periods of time scored.
Garland. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Bamba kicks to Isaac. Ross passes to Bamba. Ross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Thompson, he's checked in for Drummond. Nance comes in for Kevin Love. And Porter subbed in for Sexton. Osman. Bamba with the block.
Boy, great timing and awareness there from Bamba. He sends shots away on the daily.
Fournier, that's for 2. The Magic again can't hit.
Boy, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Porter against Fournier. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Garland, the pass to Osman. Kicks it to Garland. Now Porter. Back to Nance. There's Garland. Off target from 3-point range. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for the Magic. Fournier gets a wide open look. They get it back, and it's put back in by Vucevic.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Here's Porter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of this game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Windler's checked in. And the change for the Magic. Carter Williams, he's checked in for Markelle Fultz. Carter Williams feeling it out a bit. Now here's Fournier, guarded closely. Bamba's shot is off. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Porter passes to Nance, and the jam by Larry Nance.
And great job by Nance attacking at the rim. That's why you scout for effort players that do it consistently every night.
Isaac outside. Back to Fournier. And that one, good. Fournier's got 11 points.
Really easy to appreciate Isaac. I mean, a solid teammate who's always ready to share the sugar.
Garland kicks to Thompson. He's looking for Isaac and finds him. And here's the fast break, and Bamba leading the way. The shot's good from Fournier.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
There's 39 seconds left in the third. From deep, and Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Drummond's checked in for Cleveland. Kevin Love comes in for Larry Nance. And a change for the Magic. Ross is checked in. Garland with the bucket. 10 points for him.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Left side, Fournier.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
3-on-3. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Michael Carter Williams.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. I mean, he had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
And he knocks down the first one. He doesn't get the second one. Here's Drummond. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go. Lobbed up there for Ice. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
Solid finish to the quarter, making sure that one went in.
No need to rush.
And so it's Orlando riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And so in the game for the Magic, the lengthy bigs inside Isaac and Bamba. Michael Carter-Williams is out there with DJ Augustine, and it's Ross in at the small forward. Here's Sexton, and Sexton slams it in.
And the vertical of Sexton is amazing. At 6'2", he's just capable of hammering it home.
Augustine from outside. The Cavaliers pull it in.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Yeah, stiff defense gives Drummond some trouble on that shot, but he stays cool and gets a trip to the line.
Both teams will make substitutions. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Orlando?
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
And there's the patience you want to see from Sexton. Eyes up and finds the open man.
Augustine passes to Fournier. Ross on the wing. To the paint. Bamba inside. Working on Drummond. 3 on the clock. Here's Augustine, and it's sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
And they're running. Here's Bamba. The pass to Augustine. It's Drummond with the rebound.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
The wide open look here for Garland. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Magic leading by 14. Bamba wide open, and he fires. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Or Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Love. He can't get that one. And Orlando the other way now. 17 points was their biggest margin. Out to the wing. Now here is Augustine. He's tightly guarded. The 15-footer drained for 2 points.
And I think this is an area where Augustine is deadly. A high percentage mid-range shooter.
And it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Vucevic checked in for Orlando. There's Garland. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It goes on Mohamed Bamba. First free throw is good.
At the line for your Cavaliers.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Now here is Augustine. With the shot. It's a hand on it, and it's put back in by Vucevic. And the Magic lead by 16.
Boy, so smart and relentless on the offensive glass. Seems to me that Vucevic has that extra sense of tracking down missed shots. Seems to just have a nose for the ball.
Augustine with it. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Drummond's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Sexton, and Sexton slams it in.
And a lethal slasher. Sexton does a great job of finding angles to the basket. Has that great burst to get to the rim.
Fournier into the lane. Here's Bamba. That three off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
Passes it to Vucevic. Nice shot there by Bamba.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Magic.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up. Whether the last several shots went down or not, 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Vucevic.
You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker.
Free throw good, Garland. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Zizic has checked in for Andre Drummond. Bell comes in for Kevin Love. Dante Exum, he's checked in for Jetty Osman. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Colin Sexton. Vucevic against Bell. Pass to Awandu. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Exum. Here's Bell. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
And how about the ferocity of Bell? It's admirable. He crashes the boards with such an animalistic nature.
Here's Carter Williams. Misses from close range. Here's Dellavedova. And so it's Orlando winning this one. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg